Hello? Hey guys, Sora, this is Kyle here, playing Part 3 of Final Fantasy XVI. Well, here we go. Let's continue where we left off. Hey, Terry. Hey, Dimensional King.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea.
Hey, Daisy.
Just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Hey, yo, Aiden. Alright, before we get to it, let's see what's new here.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Flame Tongue. Wow. That's one of my favorite swords.
No scratches, all right?
Sure. I'll try my best. Let's see.
Anything else?
No, I think that'll do.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Clive, was it?
Happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Take a seat, Clive.
What does this mean?
You've done so many uses.
Sure will help.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know.
Yep.
Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
Part 3 of Final Fantasy. So what God's forsaken. Hey, Terry. Hey,
I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Really? Well, let's see.
What subject shall we consider today?
You know what? Maybe we should look into this
You are
later.
always welcome, Clive.
This might take a while, so let's go ahead and get straight to the main mission.
So you're really going through with it?
Hey, Generation Republic,
Since been
answer
talking
Dimensional.
about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't
Yo,
enough to
Paul
dampen old
Shanks.
Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as
Why
the
is
great
that not
Krieger
surprising?
wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. on the front lines and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman.
Right.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
We'll make sure he doesn't charm his way into her, alright?
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Why was it?
There we go. No side quest missions, so let's get to it.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to
That's
mention
right.
what he sucked out of Garuda.
Yeah,
And
that's
did I
right.
ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
What? Alright. Now. There are some side quests here. Should I just go straight to the main mission? Or should I do a side quest? You know what? I think it's best if I go ahead and go for it. I don't want to leave anything behind. And I don't want to have any regrets. Now if I could just find that... There it is.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Don't worry. We'll handle him.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
We will. I gotta say, this flame tongue sword looks a lot like it could be a demon sword or something. It's really cool.
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
You want it? Come and get it.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
You should know, I not only got a blade, I also got powers.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Sorry about the mess, though.
Cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Right. And you're welcome, by the way. Okay. That's done. Now it's time to move on to the second side quest. Let's see.
So,
This
we're
is
meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Well, we can try.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Got it.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you?
Hey, what's wrong?
Safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
It's no trouble at all. We'll be back.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to sell?
Can I have another cup?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Right. Thanks again.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Yeah. I feel really bad for them. I can't leave them starving like that. So,
Brother, did you see?
here you go.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's another side quest, so let's go ahead and get that one out of the way before we move on. What? Is it behind this door? Looks like it.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Crop.
I want no trouble.
We don't want to hurt you.
We're
not here for trouble anyway.
Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
No.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
No problem. If there's bug to exterminate, then we're your exterminators.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Well, looks like we're on the job again. And this time, it comes with action.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Don't tell me. Turn it.
Almost there.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
There they are. Alright, let's squash these bugs. Or rather, incinerate them.
Get him! There, boy! Get him, boy! It's over. You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Get him!
Okay, that's all of them.
Looks like that was the last of them.
Yep.
I better let Quentin's man know.
But first things first, let's at least see what these things were on the ground. Some gill. Not much, but it's better than nothing. Another 2 gills. Okay, time to let the man know.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Go for it.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
We took care of them.
Thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and Imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or 2 raised in your honor.
Right. Looking forward to it. Alright. I think that's most of the side quests. So now, it's time to get on to the main quest. But where is it? There we go. this is gonna take a long road.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I wonder if we can get some chocobos to rent, at least for one day or so. But then again, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Like this.
Let's make this quick. Over here. Sick of Torgal. You lose.
There you are.
You know what to do.
All right, level up. 23. It was worth stopping. Dragon.
Sick of Torgal. Over here. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
All right. Garuda.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
Take this. Yeah.
Get him.
Miss.
There, boy. You know what?
Missed again. And again.
Get him. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Too bad I can't tame those chocobos. Oh, here we go. The more monsters I fight, the more stronger I'll become.
You know what to do.
Oh, there's a big one.
This won't be easy.
No doubt.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him, boy. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Northreach.
And of course, there are still some more enemies to fight. But I don't mind. Like I said, the more enemies I fight, the more monsters I fight, the more stronger I'll become.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Hey, Wes!
Get him, boy. Get him.
Yeah, I just heard. It was your birthday. Sorry I missed it and I didn't make anything. I was busy with my family and stuff.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I heard that Dame has friends in the south.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
You there! Fancy a drop
The
of
right to
Empire's
confiscate any
finest?
objects forbidden by the throne.
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
Search for the Dame. Okay. How am I gonna find it? There's so many people here. Ah, there she is.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Oh boy.
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
What kind of favor? You got away with girls, Clive.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
Something new?
Welcome, welcome.
Nothing new much here, except that one.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Come back again.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
What else could she be hiding?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever
Right.
wound you so tight, I wonder? It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Right. Thank you. Let's start with her.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Thank you,
There's only
Isabel.
one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
There she is.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
I might see you tonight.
It's just asking questions all around.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded. Go on, back to the ship.
That's 3 side quests. 4 side quests.
Hello, you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone
What
missing.
kind of headset I use?
And I need to find out.
I use
a soldier who may have information on her
I use
whereabouts.
just a regular
is willing to have
headset,
come here to meet
a
with a trader.
microscope headset or something like that.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader?
Or, if you prefer,
Stubborn sod
it's called a
stood his
gaming
ground till
headset.
The soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Right. Got it. Why do you think that, Zach?
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not.
Maybe I should get one then.
Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dane. Anything.
Thanks, Zach.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves.
Let's get them.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Get him! Give them all you've got. There, boy!
How many games do you have exactly, Zach?
There, boy! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. It's over. Don't let them get away.
Wow, you're a big-time gamer, Zach. And that's where the scent of death is coming from.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
I'm sorry we couldn't save you in time.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You? Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
Fire
And one
Emblem.
day he sees her with a new comb.
No, I
Thinks
haven't.
she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
We will.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember.
If it was a message that needed delivering.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah, but you're not gonna like it.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
How many side quests are here? Well, there's 5, so start with that.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Of course.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
Hey, don't cry.
Let's not keep her waiting.
We will find her.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill, huh?
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Jeez, I thought women were sensitive. But I guess some women out there can be tough. Alright, let's check the first windmill here.
Chloe?
No, she said that she's supposed to have white hair.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that...
What?
Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind the interruption.
It's them who they'll probably be interrupting to.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe?
That's...
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
It's sad but true. Your friend Chloe is gone.
Excellent.
At least I know a way to get rid of what happened.
You know what to do. Over here, stay down. Sick of Torgal.
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
Surprise!
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
There, boy!
Well, that was easy. But still, why would the father be less worried about his own flesh and blood?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still
Cool,
speaking?
Dad having fun?
Father will hear of this.
Man.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
No, it's not.
Someone needs to put an end to this. Before it happens again.
And we're gonna be the ones to stop it. Before it starts again. Don't worry, Chris. It's okay. Don't worry about being late.
You, Brandon, come here this instant.
Oh, I got some things I want to say to you too, pal.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course,
Man, this kid really gives me the Joffrey vibes from the Game of Thrones.
Powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
You two didn't deserve this.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Rest in peace.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
They got what they deserved. Just like Joffrey did. When he choked. Choked to his death after being poisoned. From Game of Thrones. And that kid, he definitely gave me some Joffrey vibes. Spoiling, being a spoiled brat. Well, even you can agree that they got what they deserved. Let's see. Wrong way.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Yep, right way.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Go on. Back to the pens here. I need
Good night, Aiden.
That's enough for today, Branded.
And I don't know, Zach. I mean, you seen how they were. I don't think they could have reflected at all. Even if we did give them a chance, they probably would still stay the same. One time, a kid was arrested, 19 years old, for shooting a girl. His girlfriend.
Did one of them get on this?
But he was able to suck a jury and worm his way out and not go to jail. But then 2 weeks later, he shot another girl again.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late.
Hey, wait, Breeze.
Might be kind enough to go in my stead.
This is the first time I got you on my
Who better
live
than
stream.
someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh
Hey,
from
Andre.
the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Okay,
Why, of
good night,
course
Daisy.
not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
They're pretty good. I like the recent episodes.
Well then.
It keeps on getting better and better, too.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
However do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh
You
from the
should watch
master's
Solo
table.
Leveling. The show is pretty cool.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine.
Nope, I haven't, Andre.
Hand over the goods and be gone.
Exactly. No spoilers.
Lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
My day is pretty good, Wave. Just right now, enjoying my own man cave and playing Final Fantasy 16. Someday, I'm gonna get Clive's figurine. I'm a collector of that stuff.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? Etienne
And he
likes
also
it.
reminds me of
Tell him there's
Umbra.
more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford?
Ah, you have written.
I believe these are yours.
That's all three of them.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even
Yeah,
the scantest
that
fragments.
scene was epic.
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
I got 2 more side quests to complete, then I'm on to the main mission. And there it is. There's another one.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if... Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial
He's one of
Guard's
my
got no
favorites.
use for your kind. The
My favorite one would
always
be
needs more bodies.
Cloud,
I'm just
Titus,
passing through.
Leon, or Squall.
Bloody believe it! The
The
bastard's
Dane,
wearing the moon and stars!
and some others
He'll
as
be
well.
away strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only, chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh,
Bring it
and
on.
when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Not unless I send you to go crying to your mistress first.
Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Too slow.
Is that all you got?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
If that's how you want it, bring it!
Bearer, win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Gotcha. Get over here. Come here.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Come here.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
Oh yeah, my favorite Final Fantasy character would also be Vaughn.
At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour.
And of course,
If you have to
Lightning,
tell the dame about this,
Tifa,
tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
and Furion as well.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a brand.
I don't know how a bearer came by the
Right.
moon and stars.
All the other main Final Fantasy characters from Final
Can I trust
Fantasy
you to be
VII.
discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I
got a
a
cousin
humble
who's a
creature,
big-time fan of Final
assist
Fantasy,
the Dame of
and
the
he
Vale
knows
in her
all of his characters and where they came from.
As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society
Aerith
find
is
the
alive.
Empire's treatment of bearers to
At
be
least
barbaric.
alive in Radiant
Right.
Garden.
But what do you want from me?
She might have died in
town
Cloud's
is
story,
carried upon the
but
backs of
somehow
its bearers.
she's alive
And yet
in my
many would
story.
see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Right. She never left.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not.
Of course I'm stronger than Cloud.
I'm expected back in the capital.
I managed to also defeat his rival. Well, sort of. I managed to defeat Sephiroth twice already. So if I could beat him, I could definitely beat Cloud.
Crystal's curse is bad enough.
I fought him like about twice as well.
People starve as well.
So it's kind of like even.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
I said all the Final Fantasy VII
Looks like now's not the
characters,
time.
the main characters. That meant including Zack. In fact, I've also already met him in Sword of the Stone. The Sword in the Stone. An adventure I'm currently working
You
on.
look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
What is it, Paul?
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's
That's what we signed up for.
I have something for you.
I hope. We'll see what happens.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
That's right.
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
That's some boss there.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business. Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people around
there's
here
plenty
who
of
seemed
favorite
bothered
bosses
by the
that I
way the
also
Empire
enjoy
treats its
fighting
bearers.
against.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dane.
In Kingdom Hearts 2,
little nudge
I
from her
fought
is all
every
it took.
single
He became the
Organization
patron
13
saint
member,
of Northreach's starving masses.
even including
My
Terra's
sisters and I
lingering
may have
will.
lost an uncle, but bearers are being
And
fed
so
for a
because
change,
of that,
so we don't grumble.
I've gotten the golden crown on my head.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there
Yeah,
are
he is a
people out there
pain.
like him.
It took a while for me to beat him, but
And you,
I finally managed to
for that
beat him.
matter. So wonder
Then
the
there's
Dane's got a soft spot
Yozora.
for ya.
Now, he was a real tough one. But then again, in Birth by Sleep, there's Vanitas' lingering will. It wasn't exactly easy to beat him. especially when you'll get defeated in 2 hits. But I learned a tricky way to beat him so easily. Right, those 2. They were tough, but we hung in there. But I hung in there. Yeah, the Mirage Arena. I know.
That's enough for today, Branded.
The final mix.
Go on, back to the fist.
Okay. Heading in the right direction.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Oh, now him? Wow. He was also tough.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
See, that's what makes it all worth a challenge. Once you beat someone really that challenging, you'll get some rewards that are really worth it. To gil. Not much, but it's better than nothing. Hey, Kyrie! It's the first time I got you here on my stream. That's right. Kyrie, the spirit-shipping princess, aka the Princess of Heart, is here.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought.
The feeling's mutual, Kyrie.
Soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Not so private indeed.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut?
What shortcut?
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
I don't hear you, Paul, but I do see you.
But that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't.
No
What
way.
of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
And here we go.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans.
I am a fan of Square Enix Studios, including the games of Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and some others.
My boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Yeah, I have heard about that. In fact, I think I saw a trailer of it.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Sneaking in, huh?
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be.
Of course it did.
Perfect.
Well, if we're gonna get past those guards, we're gonna have to go through them. You guys know that chain ability that I can do in Kingdom Hearts 4? When you saw that trailer? Well, I've always wanted to say this. Get over here!
Sick of Torgal.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
So did Cassie. And Dante.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
I guess you can't be too careful. Hello, boys.
Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. You know what to do. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Who's there?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Yep.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. You know what to do. Get him, boy. Not this time. Not this time.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Bad move, pal. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned!
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Is he an icon?
Bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Oh, man.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Get him, boy! Tuesday.
Miss! Yoo-hoo!
Sick of Toggle. Not this time.
Hey, Tristan. Just in time for a crazy battle.
Sick of Toggle. Don't let them get away. Tuesday. Not this time. You know what to do, boy.
Now you're done. It's over.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Let's keep moving.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The world
He's
has
one of my
come to
favorite
witness.
DC heroes.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Mine would be Hal Jordan. Though honestly, nobody really likes the one that Ryan Reynolds played. Even the guy himself said it. He didn't really like it either. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was it? He said 1.
The miners. The gods.
Too far
So he made it up for it. He made it up to everyone by playing Deadpool.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Oh, me. Those guards at the gate.
Burn!
They were there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Get him, boy! Get him!
This!
You know what?
Let's see if I got any ability points to get some upgrades and make my skills powerful. Let's see, should I go with this? Huh. I think I could give some more damage. Extra firepower. I could do. Go more powerful with my limit break. Wait, hold on. Gotta make sure I didn't miss anything. Can't get under here. So, back to where we were going. Watch your step.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa.
Oh.
Some help.
Hold on.
Gotcha.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Right. Bright side. Yeah, Paul? Here we go again.
Sick of Toggle.
Exactly, Frank. Where do all these guys come from?
Sick Sick 'em, Torgal. You know what to do.
Hey, Scorpion, can I say it? Get over here!
Sick 'em, Torgal. What's over here?
Okay, before we go there, gotta make sure I didn't miss anything. If by any chance this cave's got, or tunnel's got some treasures, it's worth looking into. Yeah, I got your username. And I was right. It seems like I can't climb here. Hero Duelist 9. Is that yours, Paul, or is that yours, Chris? That's what I was wondering. PSN usernames. Ah, come on.
Don't let them get away. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal.
If it's more than 100, I'd rather not know. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a big boy. It's almost like cave trolls I'm fighting or something. Take this!
There, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal.
Miss! Alright. Take this! Ah! New enemies approaching? Are you kidding me?
Keep your distance, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Get him. Sick 'em, Torgal. Too slow. You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
Phew. We could use that. Coral sword. That's
See,
interesting.
they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3?
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
3. What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Okay, let's see it 3 times a charm. Yep.
As if that was going to keep us out.
Magic really is handy.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
Not sure about that. Keep your eyes open.
I knew it would be big. But this...
This is... Wow.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
That's what I want to know.
You should try it.
That's it? Just walked? Oh, whatever.
Oh, no.
I knew we were not going to be alone, and this was not going to be easy indeed.
Maybe later.
If you mean Loki, Lord of the Aesir, then yeah, he is. And wow, leveled up to level 24.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be
Of
here
course,
in the
that was
mines?
before I got Kyrie's Stardust Dragon.
Connected
Now, he's also my ace monster. Hey, Kyron! Welcome to my stream, man. Right, of course. Sorry, I got confused with the same voice actor in Twilight Sparkle.
let them get away.
No, not Tara Strong. I was talking about the fan voice actors for my fan fiction crossovers online on YouTube. Sora's Adventures and everything. Kairi, Shion, Twilight Sparkle, being played by Kairi, the Spirit Shipping Princess. It has been a long time since I've seen those videos.
There, boy. Over here. It's over.
Missed.
There, boy. You know what to do. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Too slow. There, boy.
Let's end this.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time.
Missed the kick.
Get him, boy. Sick of
Miss.
Toggle. Give him all you've got, boy. Get him.
Now you're done.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Nothing's there, so let's keep on moving forward.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Is that?
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
I hope at that level, it's gonna help us out.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here. There, boy. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
This is our chance. Go all out.
There, boy.
have to now.
Best
Right,
guess,
look out.
getting ready for a big time fire breath.
Too slow. There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Alright. If I can stagger him again, we can go all out again.
You know what to do, boy.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
There, boy.
Dragons are always tough, man.
Sick of Torgal.
But no one can be much more tougher than Bahamut. Alright.
Keep your distance, boy.
Take this!
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Going all out anyway. Uh-oh.
Not this time.
Miss.
There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Don't let him get away. You know what to do. Sick of Torgal.
Where's he going? Get ready for a breath attack.
There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy.
Incoming!
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Come on! You're going down! It's over! Tough dragon.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive.
Huh?
If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
And it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Sid the Vicious. I think it sounds like a nice ring to it.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Not sure what's going to be in there, but whatever it is, we'll handle it together. But just in case. It's best to save and be right back where you started. Three potions should do. Whoa!
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tiger's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Ramu.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Oh!
Sid!
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Clive!
Where are you?
No, Targle, stay back!
Where the hell am I?
Where did that thing took him?
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Of course. Seems he can't pull that out.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another.
Good thing I didn't stay in that circle.
Too slow. Finished.
The more I waste time fighting these things, the more he's going to succeed in getting that thing out of him.
What else can he do?
Free now.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Come to me, Ifrit!
I remember now. I have fire. I am Ifrit!
Got it. Yep. Thanks for the notice. Now you're going down. Here we go again. Is that all you got?
It's done.
Huh? What?
How many more could there be?
And which one is the real one? Unless they're all real. It transformed.
As you wish.
No matter how strong you get, I'm still gonna win. staggered you. Uh-oh. That was close. Too close. Uh-oh. Darn. Hold still, will you? I'm gonna end you. Hellfire! Oh. Not yet. I'm not done. It's over! I know. This game is really epic. Especially the fighting scenes.
Clive!
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Huh? What now?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid, hang in there.
One left. That'll do me.
Fine time to be smoking.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
Sid, no!
The rest is in your hands. The Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free... Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Sid. Oh.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Could it really be him? How?
These are not flames of destruction.
Wait, the
Have you
Phoenix?
forgotten already who I am?
Of course. Phoenix can be reborn again after they turn to ashes. Real melodramatic indeed, Princess Celestia. Real melodramatic indeed.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
That's right, Paul. He's been reborn from his ashes. Just like Princess Celestia said, it is real melodramatic. Phoenixes are real fascinating creatures, Professor Dumbledore.
Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Man. Gabe.
Gav, we've got to go! Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Titan?
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Oh, Gav. He's not gonna like when he hears the news.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us.
Good question indeed.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
I think for now, we deal with them.
It's going to be all right.
We are, Kyrie. We're saving these people.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him! The outlaw. Sid's here!
Go.
Come on!
Sorry. But this way is closed.
Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Since I got the power of thunder,
Sid dies here!
get over here. Come here.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Get over here.
Get him! Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten! They brought a pet.
Why am I not surprised they got a pet?
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Nice try.
Miss, kitty. Alright, time to play, cat. Here, kitty, kitty.
Too slow.
All right, level 25. Bad kitty.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Of course they will.
There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
There's no point in arguing about it.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
I hope you're right, Clive.
We should go.
Me too, Kyrie. But there's nothing much we can do to convince them that we didn't mean for this to happen.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Nice to meet you too, the Thunder. getting late soon. I mean, it's already late, so I'll be saving it. And then I'll cut the stream here.
Otto was asking after you.
Okay, those who join me on the stream, Kyrie, Chris, Wes, Tristan, Kyron, everybody, thanks for joining me live here on the stream. Kyrie, it was also really great having you here join my stream for the first time. Good night, everyone.
Let's go and see him.